Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be about Mercury going into Aquarius and conjoining Pluto. So Mercury is your chart ruler if you have an ascendant that's a Mercury, or if your sun is there. I'm sure that you are working hard because you have Saturn directly opposite. So Saturn's going to be hitting at one time or another, whatever placements you may have in Virgo, whether I'm advising people watch this for their Mercury as well. So sun, moon, rising, or Mercury. So if you have anything in Mercury, Saturn's going to have something to say to you or has already been speaking to you if you have early degrees. So let's take a look at what's going on for you. Bottom of the deck. One card. Here we go. Vast vistas. Now, I want to say that Gemini got that same card. And Gemini is also Mercury ruled. So Mercury must be busy with you. Crossing bridges. Narrow pathway. So I think this message is going to differ from Gemini's in the sense that your pathway is going to be much more narrow. It's a hard time saying narrower, but it's going to be more specific. It's going to be, yes, you're still going to be going out there, whether that's out in the public or traveling, but it's about, if you're crossing bridges, you're doing something that you haven't tried before. And I think it's needed because it's something that only you can really manage. And with your affinity for detail work and planning and strategy, that I think you have a specific job ahead for you. And I'm speaking in a spiritual sense because Pluto is going to be at that 0 degree with Mercury. And I think because of that, as the other planets come up and join that, we're all going to be getting those kind of marching orders, I think, as to what we should be doing on a spiritual level. Because I think everybody's path is going to be more and more headed down that road of what should I be doing? Okay, what do the tarot cards have to say for Virgo? Tarot, Virgo. Underside of the deck. Yeah, I think this might involve some traveling. This is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands in other decks can be someone waiting for their ship to come in. This Three of Wands person is ready to go and maybe try and meet it herself, make an advance towards it, make a plan. But a lot of times this can be about travel. So what's on the top of the deck here? Two of Wands. To me, they're both about travel, but this is about making plans and seeing what's out there, maybe for you. You're such a detailed oriented person. No one can make a better list than a Virgo person. So I think that you're seeing what your options are, and you're going to make a good plan moving forward. Nine of Cups, wish granted. I think whatever this choice is, there's going to be joy and abundance on the other side of it. King of Wands, very entrepreneurial energy, very much someone who is an innovator when it comes to business. So, doing a business that doesn't look like other businesses have looked like. So I think that may be a possibility. Death card, transformation. This would be Pluto energy. So Pluto is going to have something to say to us, anybody that is Mercury ruled. And I think you have to remember that it's transformation in the way that you have to release something in order to get what's meant for you. Again, Pluto is like, as I always say, if your fairy godmother were Darth Vader and only wants the best for you, but isn't above making things difficult to make sure that you go in the direction that that you want for your path. I always say if you get either the Pluto or the Tower, and Gemini got the Tower, so Mercury is going to be very involved here. I think that that's just the universe saying that it's there to steer you on the right path. So if you get off the path, I think you're going to have things come up that will get that righted again. Seven of Pentacles, this is in the center of your deck, and I'm really getting the energy of maybe starting a new business or starting something new, but it really feels like a new business. The wheel, divine timing. So you're being very entrepreneurial, you're starting something new, and things will occur in divine timing. Ten of Wands. The first thing I thought of when I pulled this out of is normally the Ten of Wands is somebody that has 10 wands and he's carrying them on his back. And I always point out that this is somebody that's 10 of wands that is not alone and has help to get her on her journey. But what really struck me when I looked at it right away this time was, oh, this is a typical Virgo. Got everything packed, everything's organized, going on the journey, has it all under control, has a plan, only taking what they need. So I just started laughing inside when I saw this because I'm like, yeah, this is a Virgo journey. It's not somebody carrying around 10 wands on their back. No, they got it figured out. They'll have everything in order. Eight of Wands. This can be about messages coming in. It can also be about things moving quickly, but you have the divine timing card. So this, I'm thinking, is more about messages coming into you, hearing from other people, and strength, the strength card. What I find interesting regarding this is that this is what was underneath vast vistas. Our King of Wands, the Wheel, and strength, Leo. Look at this, and the Lion. So I'm thinking wherever it may be, I also get the sense that vast vistas doesn't necessarily mean it can be a move, but we are so now connected via the internet and being able to communicate without having to be there with someone, that I think a lot of this may be saying that you can do a business that's unique and unusual, that you may need to travel somewhat for, because I do get, on the underside, there's some travel, but maybe those will be in places that bring you ideas. And getting those ideas, the narrow pathway. You might be doing some kind of an internet business as a possibility, or setting things up. So you may want to think about those options. Let's take a look at what the Cosmic Journey Oracle has to say. Oh, never mind. I'm going to keep that one because it did kind of pop out. I'll show you what it is in a second. It was a volunteer. It was a volunteer. So your great wave awaits. How can I make this a win-win-win? Card that volunteered, Starseed. Yes, I definitely think that this is super related to that Mercury meeting up with Pluto. So what is going to be coming up for you that's transformational, that you have to think about making it a way that everybody can win in the situation? If anybody can figure that out, it's a Virgo. You just need to give yourself time to think through it. Your great wave awaits. I think that with divine timing, the timing will be right for you. And I always think of the waves kind of connected me with the fact that Aquarius, it's an air sign, but it can be air waves. So I'm really thinking there's some kind of strong internet connection here. And starseed. What are you meant to bring forward for everyone? This has really been to me about the ascension process where you're looking at, it's kind of like what I see this, it's a narrow opportunity. It's like you find a niche, right? You're finding a niche of a business that you can figure out that's unique to you, but it's helping other people and satisfying your own growth. Because you'll find that it's going to answer something in here, whatever this may be, this narrow pathway. Again, I think it's about finding your unique spot, and your planning is required. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.